Hey everybody, it's David and I'm back with another video. Today is part one of the part one of the L's in my a journey through my CD collection. So let's get started. First up is Lecrae. This is his, I think this is his debut album, 2004, Reach Records. This is Real Talk. It's good. It's not his best stuff, but for a debut album, this is pretty good. My favorite songs on here are Sold Out, let's see, Take Me As I Am, The Church, Heaven or Hell, and the final song, Walk. I mean, for being a debut album from Lecrae, who's still going on to today, it's not too bad. Now this album is where I found out about Lecrae. This is his follow-up to Real Talk, from 2006. This is After the Music Stops. I like After the Music Stops, Jesus Music, let's see, The King, Praying for You. That's actually the first song I ever heard from Lecrae. I saw the video for it and it is just awesome. So check out Praying for You by Lecrae on YouTube. And then I also like Unashamed. Yeah, this one is better than his first album. It's got a lot better songs on it. Anyway, that's Lecrae and After the Music Stops. Next up is Rebel. This one was from 2008, again on Reach Records. Favorite songs on here are Go Hard, Identity, Live Free, and I'm a Saint. Yeah. He's getting better and better with each album. This really isn't my favorite one though, but it's a good one. Next up is Rehab. This one was from, I want to say 2010 maybe, 2011 on Reach Records. And again, it was good. It wasn't the best, but let's see, what was that? Yeah, Background. That song was all over Christian radio. Even radio stations that didn't play rap, that song was on there. All over. But also 40 Deep, Children of the Light, Gotta Know, and Just Like You. Good songs. Then this is a follow-up to that called Rehab the Overdose. It, this one was good, but again, not my favorite Lecrae record. My favorite one would have to be After the Music Stops. But this one's got a couple good songs on it. Battle Song, Anger Management, The Good Life. Yep, that's Lecrae and the Rehab, The Overdose. Next up is Lecrae and Gravity. Sorry about that. There's the song listing. My favorite songs on here are Lucky Ones, Tell the World, Lord Have Mercy, Confessions, Fakin', and the title track, Gravity. This one came out in doesn't say. Anyway, good album. Then next up is his little EP. He's done 3 of these called Church Clothes. I mean, it's okay. APB is a good song. No Regrets. Special. And yeah, that's it. Next up is Church Clothes Volume 2. It is, it's a little bit better than Volume 1. But I can only remember listening to this one like once. And really, the Fever, Was It Worth It? Hands Up were like really the only ones I can remember even liking. So, and this one, there's no date on it, so I have no idea when it came out. But anyway, this is his next one is Anomaly. This one was 2014 on Reach Records. This one had some really good songs on it. Say I Won't featuring Andy Mineo. Broken featuring Kari Jobe. And Messengers featuring For King and Country. Those are some great songs. Welcome to America is also another good song. That's Lecrae's Anomaly. Then here is Church Clothes Volume 3. I honestly, I don't think I even listened to this one yet. I know, that's bad. Um, I mean, I have all of his albums, but I have to really be in the mood to listen to rap. And the past few months, I really haven't been in the mood to listen to it. So, and here is his next album, All Things Work Together. This is from 2017. This was also released on Reach Records, but it was also the only album he did for Columbia Records. He left them right after he made this. I still haven't heard the reason why, but this one had a few good songs on it. I remember Blessings was good. Let's see, I'll Find You, with the one with Tori Kelly on it. 828, which is the whole thing where all things work together, came from Romans 8:28. Then also Worth It, featuring Kira Sheard and Jawan Harris. Good song. Yeah, that's... Oh, well, I do like Hammer Time. That's kind of funny. It's a good song. Yep. Shouldn't say funny. It was a good song. Then here is Lecrae and his next album with Let the Trap Say Amen. I don't even really remember listening to this one. I mean, it's just one of them little thin cardboard sleeves. I do remember hearing Only God Can Judge Me. And there was one more that I saw a video for. Can't remember what video it was, or what song. So, yep. And finally, his latest album is Restoration. This is probably my second favorite Lecrae album. Set Me Free, and Wheels Up. Drown has John Legend on it. Good song. Sunday Morning, featuring Kirk Franklin. And then Zombie is pretty good. Yeah. There you go. This one was from, I think, 2020 when it came out. Yep, 2020. Alright, that might be 2021. Either 2020 or 2021. And I got one more stack. And this video will be over. So hang in there, people. Next up is the debut EP from drummer of Skillet. I forget her first name, but it's Ledger. I think it's Jen. I don't know. But this is pretty good. Not Dead Yet is really good. Warrior has John Cooper from Skillet on it. Ruins, Iconic, Foreigner, and Bold are all on this album. There's only 6 songs, but it's really good. This came out in 2018 on Atlantic, same label as Skillet. Really good. I wish she would have put together a whole album, but maybe she will now. And next up is Mylon Lefevre and Friends with Faith, Hope, and Love. This was 1992 on Star Song. Yeah, it's just Mylon Lefevre. If you don't know who he is, he's a contemporary Christian singer. He first started out rock. Well, he first started in his family's gospel quartet, like a Southern gospel quartet or group, whatever you want to call them. And then he went and did his own thing, grew up, and he kind of fell away from the church at that point and got into the rock, and had some drug problems and other things, and then he finally came back to God and formed his own band, Mylon Lefevre and Broken Heart, and they put out some great albums. Well, actually, I think it was just called Mylon and Broken Heart. So I think it's coming up in the M's, I think is where I put it. Anyway, I got some of their albums, but yep. And then he, now he does some, I think he does some stuff with Gaither Vocal Band. I'm not real sure about that. But this one's got a lot of good songs on it. Invincible Love, In the Name of the Name of the Lord, Holy is the Lord, The Power of Love, Give Thanks, which it's not, I don't think it's in the credits, but I can tell you I hear all of the guys from For Him singing on that song, because all 4 of them have just, I know who they are because I've listened to them so much. I know exactly how their voice sounds. I could tell you I think it's them, but it doesn't really say. But anyway, that's Mylon Lefevre and Friends with Faith, Hope, and Love. Next up is Legend 7 and their album Blind Faith. This song came out in 1993 on Word Records. These guys are a rock group from the 90s. Not too much grungy, like that crap that was going on back then. But, I mean, it was good. But my favorite song on here is Be Still, which is the very final song, and that's the song I actually heard Legend 7, for the first time, and I just like that song. But I also like The Calm. There's Blind Faith, Refuge, Hold Out, First Love. Yep. Now next up, this final group rounds out this video. This is The Letter Black. This is a Christian heavy metal hard rock female fronted band. Female fronted by Sarah Anthony, I think is her last name. Her husband Mark Anthony is in the band too. But this one This is their debut EP, I guess. Most of these songs made it on their first album, but this is Breaking the Silence is their name of their debut EP. Moving On, Hanging On by a Thread is awesome. Best of Me, Collapse, Away From Me, and Perfect. And they're all good. Came out in 2009 on Tooth and Nail Records. So if you don't know who these guys are, you need to check them out. The Letter Black. Great band. This is their next album. Well, actually, their full-length debut album, Hanging On by a Thread. And Hanging On by a Thread was on that EP. Fire with Fire is awesome. Invisible. And just Hanging On by a Thread. There'll Come a Day. My Disease. Best of Me. Moving On. More to This, and Wounded. Great album. I actually saw these guys in concert about 10 years ago, I think. Or actually, it might have been 11 years ago. I don't know. Anyway. Next up is they did a remix album of Hanging On by a Thread. They called it Hanging On by a Remix. Just remixes of Away From Me, Moving On, All I Want, My Disease, Better Luck Next Time, Collapse, Wounded, Fire with Fire, Perfect, Dream On, Hanging On by a Thread, and Moving On. So, there you go. This one came out in 2012. I forgot to tell you when this one came out. This one came out in 2010. Their full-length debut, Hanging On by a Thread, came out in 2010. 2 years later, Hanging On by a Remix. Next up is their Rebuild. Now this is the album they were getting ready to release when I saw them in concert. And this one came out in 2013. So it was about 2013. Almost 10 years ago. Six Charade, Breakout, Painkiller, Found, Outside Looking In, Rebuild, Shattered, Devil on Your Back, and Branded. Just another great album. I love these guys. These guys were rocking. Then they had this one come out called Pain. And it was just one of them little thin cardboard sleeve things. I did not really care for this album. I listened to it a couple times. There may be a couple songs on it that I like. Pain, Last Day That I Cried, Rock's Not Dead, Kill the Devil. Yeah, it was just like like 4 of the first 5 songs I liked, and then I didn't really care for anything else. So, I can't remember when this one came out. There's no date on it. It was one of those Kickstarter campaign things. So, and finally, this is their latest album. Came out last year. They moved to Rockfest Records, and this is just self-titled The Letter Black. They are back to a 4-piece band. They were 3 for a while. This album kicks butt. And this album was in my top 5, I think, of albums of 2021. So, I mean, everything, this whole album is just awesome from top to bottom. Rise, One More Time, Kiss of Death, Drowning, Tomorrows, Let You Go, Unbreakable, Lost Remembered, Throwing Darts, and Born for This. Oh, I mean, it was just awesome. I like that band photo. That is a cool band shot. Yep. Alright, there you go. The Letter Black from 2021. And that'll do it for this episode. I guess I'll see you guys next week. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Then so that way you can keep up with all my videos. Until then, I'll see you next time.